Hi there everyone, thanks for joining us once again. We just wanted to say, first of all, thank you so much to all of you that have chosen to subscribe to our channel. We can't believe it, it's just hit over 1,000 subscribers in quite a short space of time really, and considering that we don't know what we're doing, that's been a real surprise to us. We started off and thought, oh, if we get 100 subscribers, well that'll be great in its lifetime of the channel. And here we are 1,000 plus subscribers later. So thanks so much for coming along for our ride. We'd hope to bring you a bit more of an update this week of where we are with the caravan and what we've got going on really for the rest of the year, plus a bit of an overview of the last trip that we did, which ended up being to Outback Queensland. But because we've just spent a week in the city, both Aiden and I have come back to home base, and as you can see, we've got the fire going. We've both come back with a bit of a lurgy. Aiden is far worse than what I am at the moment. I think I might be a couple of days behind him. And obviously when you don't feel that well, you don't feel like doing any YouTube episoding. But what we did have to show you is the last little bit of the week that we had in the city. We got up to a really gorgeous part of Adelaide, South Australia. And we went looking for, of all things, some drop bears, koala bears, because I was determined to find one for Aiden in its natural habitat. They're just so cute to look at, but also the place that we're going to take you is actually quite stunning, and it's only about 12 kilometres out of the Adelaide city centre. So it's well worth coming along and having a look at that. So here's that, and we will get back to you very soon with an update on where we're at, where we're headed, what's going on with the van when we're feeling a little bit better. So ciao for now and have a great week everyone. Aiden Cashman, I take you to all the best places, don't I?
Yeah, but where are we?
Can anyone guess where we are?
Which state are we in?
Which state?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any guesses, people?
It's a bit like the Flinders, but it's got water.
Yes, way too much water at the moment.
Which reminds me a bit of Catherine Gorge or Kakadu.
Yes, it does have that kind of feeling with the rocks, doesn't it? Okay, so have we found you a koala yet?
Well, we've seen some koala off a tree that didn't move, so it could be just a stuffed animal.
Well, unless stuffed animals can shit, I don't reckon.
Well, they could just put that out to get the crowds.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a convenient located spot, wasn't he? He, she. Too high to tell whether it was a he or a she. So.
And it was sound asleep.
Sound asleep. We'll see if we can spot it on the way back. Might have to walk up that hill so you're a bit closer to the top of the treetop. You'll love that. So we'd ventured just 12 k's out of the city to see if we could find Aiden a koala in its natural habitat. Bit of a stunning place to look. Now this national park has loads of grass trees, and they actually only grow something like 2 to 4 centimetres a year. So there is some great specimens in here to come and have a look at. And you don't even have to get all the way to the Flinders Ranges, do you, Aiden?
No, but it'll entice you to go there.
It will. And you've got to say it makes you smile, hey?
Yeah, but
even though they're curled
it's only a stuffed toy.
So look what I've done for Aiden. I've enriched his life by finding a koala that's actually moving and eating. Hey, that is so adorable. They don't sound adorable in the middle of the night.
But now we know what shit's in the wood.
Sorry everyone, but it's about as close as I can get. So are you happy now?
Yes.
Hey,
they do actually exist.
They exist. And you can tick that off your list now, right? It's exciting, isn't it? Used to get so many of them in our backyard and sitting at the door. Absolutely adorable. Because they literally just look like a stuffed toy. until they don't. They can be quite fierce, you know. So don't ever be tempted. Don't ever be tempted to pat them, everyone. Unless they're sitting at the base of a tree trunk and looking quite unwell, usually that can happen. And then they're really thirsty. You know, in summer you might see that. They might need some help. But you grab a blanket or a towel or something. Their claws are incredibly sharp. And if they are aggravated, they don't like it much. And you don't want to get a scratch from them. And no, but you're easily fooled because they're so cute looking. Usually they're pretty docile, but you never know. A bit like, treat it the same like you treat a kangaroo, really. So, of course, us being us, we've decided to walk up to the top of the water. And I'm puffing like an old bloody billy goat.
Not the only one.
I'm so unfit at the moment, Aidan. We walk every day, but not elevated walking, which is what we're supposed to be doing. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Anyhow, this is making me realise that we need to do a bit more before we head up the 500 steps of Kings Canyon. I've done that a few times before. Anyway, this is up to the lookout of the first waterfall. So we're actually just so lucky because it's virtually the middle of winter, aren't we?
Yep.
And it's about 17, 18 degrees.
But then again, if it was raining, we could have sat at home.
Oh, come on now. You were the one who said, let's go and find me a koala, you said. Hey?
Well, we did that.
You said we've done enough shopping.
I did not say we had done enough shopping. I think I said we probably can't fit much more in the car.
Something like that. So this is the first waterfall. And this is where we were standing previously. So I don't know how far this walk was, Aidan. Was it about 800 metres up?
About 600.
Yeah. Of course, it's quite steep, as you heard from our puffing. But that's okay. We've levelled out now. Yes, it is stunning on a blue sky day like today. Since we've come all this way, we thought we'd get to the top of the first falls. Have a little look. I guess because we don't have much running water in Flinders Ranges, I just absolutely love hearing the never-ending running water when we get to these places. Good for the soul. So I guess we better tell everyone where we are. Oh, yuck, it makes my tummy go funny. As I've got older, I never used to have any fear when I was younger of anything too much. I guess that's a lot of us. And now I just get to heights and my tummy's just like, so I'm like, oh, yeah, that's nice down there. So at the top of the first falls, and we are in beautiful Morialta Conservation Park in Adelaide, well, just out of Adelaide, South Australia. It is a national park. We did see people walking their dogs here. You'd have to check that. Looks like
they did say dogs were allowed down lower.
Yes,
in the valley.
yeah. And I'm sure if you bring your poop bags and clean up after them, it's all good. There is quite a number of large walks that you can do here. We're just doing the shortest ones today because we've come out quite late. After a hectic night last night, we had a slow start. I feel a little bit like death warmed over. But anyway, it's all good. It's, you know, you get yourself out and you just feel so much better. So yes, Morialta Conservation Park. I don't know about anyone else, but it's the coming down on these walks that kills me. Always gets my knees. I know it doesn't look very steep, but it's quite steep, isn't it?
Yes.
And rocky, like lots of jagged rocks sticking up. So you want to be pretty sure-footed for some of these walks, or bring your hiking poles. I do have some of those somewhere. They're in a tub, one of the tubs that I did keep. Aidan, don't even think about skipping those stairs there.
I was thinking of letting you walk up there and you can film me from the top.
What, you walk up there?
You
me?
walk up.
Oh, do you mean me? Hey?
You can walk up and you can film me from the top.
Okay, well I'm going. Because I'm never going to miss, what do we got here?
89 steps.
89 steps to the Giant's Cave. Oh yes, sounds great. Did you say film? Okay, so this is only 89 steps. And when we go up to Kings Canyon, it's 500 steps just to get to the top of the rim walk. And people think that's it, but it's not, because then if you want to go down into the Valley of Eden, is it called, or the Garden Valley, or Valley of Eden, isn't it? There's more bloody steps. Down, down, up, across, then down. Can't wait, that's going to be great. So we've got that coming up in
August.
Late July, early August. So let's train. Aidan, that's 4 koalas in about 2 hours. And what, you're over it now?
Yeah.
Technically, I think it's this number one koala was the same koala, but it just moved to a different tree. Unfortunately, we went around for you to see it move. Anyway, yeah, he's over it now. He can tick that off his
Now we'll
bucket
see them
list.
everywhere. Now we'll be seeing them everywhere.
Yeah. So there's a little one up there. Another one. Hi. Yeah. So the Irishman's over it now.
Only took you 12 months.
Well, that's technically a lie, because I did find you one up in the Adelaide Hills. Remember, at the back of the supermarket?
Oh, yes.
That did look like a stuffed toy. It wasn't moving. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you want to continue to come along on our fantastic Oz ride, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.